whenever I'm online and it's about Sami Zayn, it's always a mixed bag. Now, for the right reasons, because you'll see people talk about Sammy's career and say, "I want him to be WWE champion because he's got good grabs." Um, okay, anyone can really have a match. Um, no, sorry, no. Not everybody can have a match. The women's intercontinental. Um, but anyways, I see people talk about Sammy's ability in the ring. Now, of course, Sami Zayn's ability in the ring never went anywhere, but his character and how he was presented, um, just kind of is boring. Sammy's had zero character for like a year or so. Um, and I agree. People talk about Sammy's a mid Carter. For Sammy feels like a mid Carter. Sammy doesn't feel like a world champion, and that's true. I mean, I understand what they mean because I'll look at his past year or so, and it will just be him injecting himself into other people's stories because creative has nothing for him. So it'll be like Seth Rollins and so and Seth Rollins is dealing with somebody. He has a rivalry, and then Sami Zayn comes out of nowhere. Seth, come on, buddy. I don't think that you should be doing this. You're better than this. You're Seth Rollins. You're beyond this, man. Come on now. And then he, gives him a lecture, or like he's talking to I don't know, a Chad Gable or another heel. He'll say, "Well, I think that you're a better person than this, man. Come on, dude." Or he'll talk to a Dominic. Dom, your dad will be disappointed in you, man. Come on now. Let Either you want to have a match with me or not, but come on, man. You're better than this. You're Dom Mysterio. You're literally Rey Mysterio's son. And then he'll, get into everyone else's business, not having anything to do like by himself. Like Sammy has had zero creative direction. His only rivalry, no, his only story is to be in everyone else's business, and that's not a story. Like after a while, like that can become a story if done right. But Sami Zayn's story has been non-existent. So somebody like that, and on top of that, people talk about his appearance and saying that, and I agree. I mean, Sammy shows up to work looking like he like rolled out of bed and I don't know, he looked like he rolled out of bed. Like he doesn't look like he looks like, and this isn't like a bullying thing or anything, but Sammy doesn't look like a wrestler in when he's in street clothes. At it's just I don't know, man. Dude really looks like he looks like he's anything but a wrestler. He looks like he works at Sam's Club or something, or you know, he looks like an undercover cop or whatever, man. But I don't know. Like when I see Sami Zayn, I don't see wrestler. It's a huge disconnect. Sammy never really dresses like a wrestler. I mean, and that's fine. I mean, I'm not the boss of nobody. I'm not no grown man. I don't know. I just feel like it's. I understand what they mean, because and people are saying, well, um, he he's a great wrestler in the ring, but like, okay, cool. So he's over. His theme song is over, right? And then when you see him when his song isn't on, you don't feel anything. And of course, when he's in the ring doing these great things, as far as moves, you cheer the moves, but not the character. People just think just because the audience cheers you when you're in the ring, you don't know if they're cheering you, or is it because you could do a backflip or a blue thunder bomb or an Arabian press or a haluva kick or tope suicide. You know, it's just a huge disconnect. So I understand all points of view when it comes to Sami Zayn, and I see why it's a mixed bag when it comes to conversation. But I think that I'd say him and Sami Zayn versus Roman Reigns in Canada at the Elimination Chamber, that was peak Sammy. Then when Sammy got with Kevin, amazing. I was invested in Sammy then. But then when it got to Sammy winning the Intercontinental Championship that was meant for, I mean, it was, I don't care what anyone says. Chad Gable should have won that thing. And then Sammy won it. He did whatever he did with it. And then he got, and then he started doing the dances with Jay. And then, not, and then he lost. And he became so lame. He got so boring. And then he started to dwindle and get lost in the shuffle. And then once he came out, his theme song was still over. His theme song was super over. But then after that, people didn't really care for his matches because he would have matches and then nothing. Like he'd have matches and then the audience wouldn't care. And then he was placed with Braun Breaker, and then him and Braun Breaker had 1,000 matches in 1 year for the Intercontinental Championship when they traded back and forth like Papa Caliente. And then, bro, I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. Sami Zayn hasn't been the same since 2024. People, I mean, people are giving him his flowers, but it's one thing to give somebody their flowers, and then it's another thing to think critically. Just because you like somebody, that doesn't mean that they, you know, translate to most of the audience. And the same can be said for a lot of people, but Sami Zayn especially is not, as far as currently right now, he's not a main eventer, and he's being pushed as one. LA Knight, it took him, it took Triple H 1,000 years to push the dude how he was supposed to be pushed 2 years ago, 3 years ago now. It's disrespectful, bro. But as far as Sammy, I mean, Sammy just, I don't know. He doesn't come across as a larger than life star anymore. Um, and the way he dresses, I mean, I'm not even. Once again, I'm not the type of guy who judges appearances, but whenever I see Sammy, whenever I see him in like a hoodie hanging off his shoulder and his hair and then just I don't know, I just don't see wrestler. He seriously looks like anything but a wrestler. So imagine that, like imagine someone who looks like Santa Claus holding the championship, the World Heavyweight Championship. I don't know, man. Well, not the World Heavyweight Championship, the 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 WWE Undisputed Championship that looks like pizza. It looks like cheese. It really looks like cheese to me. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. Like I could the way Sammy looks now, like the hair all over his head and then like the the hoodie hanging off his body like he just got jumped and then like he look I mean people said that he looks homeless on social media. I do agree. So to see, the WWE championship on him and then he has no character after that, I don't know. I just kind of have mixed feelings about it. And then on top of that, I don't know, man. I feel like if he's not going to do anything with Drew McIntyre, then it'll just be pointless. I just say, I don't know, give these people their fix, give them the championship, and have Drew win it back. I don't know what they'll do for Drew because he just got the championship after being screwed over for 3 years straight. Because people just seem to forget Drew McIntyre. He's never really had he, WrestleMania 40 when he won the championship. He had it for a few minutes, but I'd say at Clash of the Castle in 2022, he won he almost won the championship in solo. So for Drew to go on this long journey of finally getting what's his and then lose it to Sami Zayn, that'd just be weird. I don't know. That'd be so stupid. And for what? For Sammy to lose it back again because everyone knows that Drew should hold on to that championship for more than less than a month. It's stupid, man. I can't stand people. It's so stupid. Sami Zayn should not be beating him, but I'm pretty sure he will. Pretty sure Sammy's gonna beat. I'm pretty sure Sammy's gonna beat Drew McIntyre. Unfortunately, let's just get it over with if they're gonna do it, so we can have Drew reign according to plan like he was supposed to. I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't see Sammy as a main eventer currently right now either because he hasn't done much of. He hasn't done anything noteworthy in a year. people people can confuse deserving things with in ring capability. You can be a great wrestler and not be the most captivating person. Have an amazing theme song, but not being the most captivating person. That's fine. I don't get why people think that Sammy being a mid carder is an insult. Sammy is a mid carder currently, and that's fine. The fact that he's being pushed as a main eventer is not surprising, but it's whatever. But let me know what you think down in the comments below about that TED talk that I had. Yep, that's about it, really. See ya.